Live.
Hooty hoo! Hooty hoo!
It's nice and warm.
Toasty.
Toasty fries. What's up, guys?
What's up, dudes?
Happy Tuesday.
Tuesday. That feels like a Monday.
Yeah, it really does.
Thus, the holiday weekend commences.
Well, we got a beautiful one here in Chicago, I'll tell you what.
It's a beautiful day.
Mm-hmm.
Cloud in the sky. Tim Geary.
What's up, Timbo?
Yeah, where'd they all go? There was a bunch of clouds earlier.
They gone scattered out of
This
here.
place is full of clouds.
Tim, I know, said he's back in Florida. He's going to be working there indefinitely. So, Tim's a Floridian now.
Sick, dude.
Trending Tech, what's up, my dude? Samantha. Ooh, I like this name.
Starvelopoulos?
Stavropoulos. And then she just said hi to you.
Yeah.
Hi, Corey.
Sean's here too. Hi to you, but Sean's here too.
She's in awe of.
Hi, Corey.
What's up, Nathan? What's up, Nikki Banks?
Nikki Banks, Trending Tech, Brian Hauser.
Brian in here. A bunch of the real ones, the 6 or 40. All about nothing. Greetings from Toledo.
What's up, dude?
And Sean.
I'll be back in the tea this weekend.
What brings you back to the T-Town?
That's none of your damn business. It's going to be a fun time.
Wow.
I have a mood with Sean. He's been shitting on a burger I like today, so.
But then I had a great burger.
I'm pissed off at him. Oh, yeah, that house. So then you had a great burger, so I'm going to be happy with you.
No, I meant like we had a bad one, then a good one.
We didn't have a bad one.
I had a bad
We didn't have a bad one.
I had a bad
This
one?
is why it pisses me off, bro. I'm sick of them. It was a good burger.
I had a bad one and then a good one.
I'm pissed off.
They know. They can see that.
I'm pissed off.
What's up, Courtney Bass Singer? How you doing, my dude? Trending Tech. I'm having a fantastic day. Corey's a little upset with me right now.
Yeah. He gave it a 1.2 of all fucking numbers.
Spoiler. Samantha, I'm glad you didn't forget about me. Nikki likes your rage.
Patreon people will probably see it soon.
Oh, I'm sure. It's a happening area today. A lot going on.
We downtown.
What are you guys up to today? How you feeling after the long Memorial Day weekend? It's tougher to kind of come out of the 4-day weekends.
It was a 4-day weekend?
Or 3-day weekend.
See,
I forgot people.
This is what always makes me feel better about you giving 1.2s. I can start to forgive you. It's kind of just remember your brain is broken.
I always think
you're always out here just saying nonsense. I'm like, yeah, no wonder this guy's giving a 1.2.
I think Friday's a weekend.
Have you heard him talk?
I really feel like Friday's a weekend day.
I don't know. I do spend a lot of time with you, and then I expect you to be smart only in the
videos.
Like only like when it comes to the rating, I'm like, all of a sudden I think you're gonna bring intelligence to the game. You know, I should really readjust my expectations based off of your overall aura.
You know what? You know why though? Like the term 4-day weekend kind of makes sense, despite it being incorrect for sure. Then you can really drink and party 4 days for all Friday. So even if you get out Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday.
This is a great example of why I should be like, yeah, this guy has no logic. Why do I expect there to be logic?
That's logic.
Yeah. So then every other weekend you're calling 3-day weekends every weekend because would that not still apply?
Technically, it is. Although because Saturday and Sunday is off work, you still can party 3 days.
You see how your logic is batshit crazy?
I don't think it's batshit crazy. I feel like I understand what you're saying, but I think you're being a little harsh. I feel like my logic makes some sense. Like there'll be people in here that are like, well, I can kind of see where he's coming from. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like you're definitely right. The term is 3-day weekend for the extra Monday. I get that. I own that. I messed up, but it's not totally illogical to think it's kind of 4 days, 4 party days. I partied all 4 days.
It is only because we live in a society where there's set ways of communicating and there's rules.
Oh, absolutely. I'm wrong.
It's batshit crazy.
See, I think that going from like it just being wrong to batshit crazy is kind of a leap, is what I'm saying. I feel like that's kind of an intense way to describe it.
No, you're batshit crazy, bro.
No, I don't think so.
No, the batshit craziness is if you were to just say, yeah, it was a 3-day. The batshit crazy is trying to justify it.
But I already said I was wrong. But
but that's what's batshit crazy.
See, I disagree. If I was just going balls to the wall, being like, "Nah, you're wrong. I'm admitting I'm wrong, but saying there is some kind of logic to it.
No, there isn't.
Okay, that's where we disagree. We also just disagree.
That's predicated on that's under the idea that you put logic into the state. You just misspoke. You didn't like think logic and go like, I actually think these are 4-day weekends.
Well, then I looked at it and I was like, well, I said it wrong. You're right.
Yeah.
But society sees it in a certain way and it makes sense why.
There's
but maybe
like
we should talk about
there is a loose coincidence that you could make an argument that maybe, but that doesn't mean that you were using logic when you came up with that sentence.
Probably not. But
this is all a great example on why I need to, whenever he gives a batshit crazy score, I should just go like, yeah, this is the same guy who calls them 4-day weekends when you get Monday off.
I mean, they can definitely use that as ammunition. There's no doubt. Yeah. You know what I mean? You're definitely right. Like, but I'll double down enough on that in the sense that that's like 7% okay as an argument.
You know how I need to like, it's almost like when like at my grade school, when you were like in 7th or 8th grade, the junior high kids would like take under their wing like a 2nd grader. Okay. You have like a period with them. That's how I should be treating our ratings. I should be like, yeah, this guy sometimes he's gonna go to draw a turkey and it's just gonna look like mashed potatoes. And I wouldn't look at that 2nd grader and be like, are you an idiot? Do you not know what a turkey looks like?
The sadder thing about that though is the fact that I'm not 5 years younger. We've been doing this the same time.
But it's just your intellectual capacity.
Yeah, well, well, that's insulting and I don't like that. You know, clear as day, I don't like that. That makes me sad and mad. So I don't know what else you want me to say.
Those would be cool tattoos. One on each fist.
Sad and mad. You about to get roughed up by old sad and mad. Yeah. And when you punch him, you start crying after. That's great. Sad and mad. That'd be
sad and mad.
Like, and they each have their own obviously shtick. When you tag the one in, the hot tag for the mad guy, he's all fired up.
Undertaker and Kane.
A little bit of a sad.
The Undertaker is pretty sad. Like you're putting dead bodies in there.
Yeah, and he kind of looks though. He puts his eyes in the back.
Yeah, he's got the shadowy eyes.
Dead and sad.
But the Kane is kind of looks mad.
He's coming out of the ground.
He's kind of
basically a demon.
Oh, speaking of wrestling, did you see you're the grand champion of all wrestlers?
No, what do you mean?
You won the overall championship.
Oh, with Marcus.
Yeah.
I saw that this morning.
Long live the king, he said. Like, I ain't gonna be happy about this. He pinned you, Corey.
He did say you won the first title, though, I think.
No, I won the first match. It must have been double elimination.
Okay.
The first time we fought, and I think he was basically like, you know, if it was like a series rules, it'd just be 1-1.
Okay.
There'd be a tiebreaker match.
That's great that I pinned you in the middle of the ring.
You didn't say the middle.
I mean, that's kind of more of a term.
Oh, I don't watch wrestling, so that one flew over.
You're right. I guess you can pin them kind of near the ropes. You're right.
I was like, that was an assumption. I don't like that. I was like, I didn't say that. I don't want to hold that.
Yeah, you got to be literal around old Corey Wagner.
Yeah. You know, the English language has meaning.
I'm yet to figure that out. But one day, I might stumble onto just, it'll click. Yeah. It'll click for me. But, today is not that day.
I've seen you getting better. Sometimes I'll see you start to say something that's batshit crazy, and then you go, let me see how it really goes.
You know what it is? It's me catching because I know you'll be.
I know. It makes me feel like I'm doing some good in this world.
It's your community service. You're not logging hours.
Yeah.
I feel like if you ever broke the law, you could be like, well, my buddy's kind of a dummy, and I'm kind of trying to make him more of a part of society. Can I just do that?
And then they'll be like, yeah, but what do you consider you? Because I'm very stupid.
Is it just me, or is this area right now?
Smells like a sewer?
Yeah, I just want to make sure I wasn't losing my mind.
It does.
Smells a little sewery.
It's definitely got some sewer vibe to it.
I'm not even about to try to go back into these comments right now. After all, that was a lot. Anyways, should probably get hydrated.
Memorial Day weekend was amazing with all the wrestling I watched and the barbecue I went to at my cousin's house. Armand, that sounds awesome.
Sounds like a great weekend. WWE was wrestling this past weekend in Saudi Arabia at the Clash of Champions.
Was it good?
I didn't watch. I only saw a highlight of one match because it was the one that I cared about, but I didn't watch any of it. Yeah. Also because they're so far ahead in the time, different time zones. Yeah. It's at like, in the middle. It's like 2 in the afternoon. Look, Shawnee's out drinking. Okay. I'm not sitting in front of a TV.
Yeah.
So
you got 4-day weekends to party.
Yeah, exactly. So I missed out on a lot of that, but I did see the big tag team match, which was the Usos turning on Roman Reigns, which is a big story.
Ooh, the Usos.
They've been playing it for a year. It finally happened. It was a whole thing.
That's cool.
Yeah. So when the storylines come to fruition, it's kind of cool
to see. Fun pinnacle of the.
It's like watching a show. Like, for example, I watched the finale of Marvelous Mrs. Maisel last night. For 4 seasons, I've been
spoilers.
Even though you're right, I one time did that to Game of Thrones, and that was bad. Anyways, it's like you finally get to that finale, and you've all been building. It's nice. The bow on the end.
It's nice when it works for TV. That's a pretty rare
Sometimes
occurrence.
It does not. I will say that I think you're going to like the finale.
No spoilers.
Does anybody else watch? Don't spoil it. Anybody else watch that show? Really good. Rachel Brosnahan? Great. All right, let me see. You didn't miss the food. Don't worry. It's under my
He
old
caught it then right below.
Oh, okay.
Do you see it? No, right here.
Well, yeah, now you see. I don't have to also click on this, do I?
No,
Oh, you went live 8 minutes ago. I'm just in
I
time.
just wanted to make sure you saw it, so you didn't think he was a dummy.
It was the Night of Champions. See, I don't even. Clash of Champions, I think, is like a video game on an iPhone or
That
something.
sounds, yeah.
I think I get ads for that. The best frozen pizza?
I don't know if I have one off the top of my head.
I seem to always kind of just assume that like a lot of the Screaming Sicilians are kind of like pretty consistent. Some aren't great, but some are like above average. So that's kind of the brand I tell people like.
That's the brand that, yeah,
feel
it's got
good
the
about.
best shooting percentages.
They got a good shooting percentage.
And I think kind of for the price too, like they're not crazy expensive, but my gut tells me there's some that are, I know for a fact we've had some that I'm like, oh, this is the best one.
Right. Absolutely.
But I can't think of them.
Cooking up a Motor City Pizza Company right now because of you guys. Yeah, we liked that a lot too. That was one that they even reached out and said how much they liked the video.
Yeah, they're
obviously they're jerking it off. See, Raja does think we have a good sense of humor though.
Thanks,
so
Raja.
amongst all the bickering, hopefully it's somewhat entertaining.
Some do. Some just think I'm immature. I
That
got
was one person.
I got roasted in yesterday's videos comments. They said they basically hate me and they only like watching the videos for Sean. They're like, dude, just go subscribe to his channel. You can just watch that.
Oh, that's fun that Samantha's kind of being a moderator now. What's the first video that you watched of Number 6 with Cheese and then you were hooked?
That's a good one. We just asked that like not that long ago, but there's always different people in these lives. If anybody wants to throw theirs in there.
How much of a boss is Tim right now saying he watched the first one ever and then was hooked? Now that's the answer.
I mean, he's one,
He was
one of my
around.
best friends. I'd be pissed if he didn't.
Courtney just was at Founders for lunch. Courtney, you've been eating good at these breweries, man. Good for you. Let me go. Sorry, I'm going down. We missed a bunch earlier, but that's a lot. We were in like quite a bit of a tussle there. Totino's is the best. God, I don't hear that very often.
staying. Sorry.
Don't hear that very often. I don't think I really ever heard anyone say that Totino's is the best.
Totino's is absolutely not the best.
Just got back from LA. Legoland has less reception than the middle of the Pacific Ocean. Damn.
Legoland has less reception.
Like cell phone
reception.
Yeah. Damn.
I might go to Legoland this year.
Really?
The one in Chicago.
Oh,
is that what it's called? Or is it just like a Lego?
I'm not sure the official name of that.
Down in, well, you know, I'm a Hyde Park influencer. I know everything about Hyde Park.
Right.
Down in Hyde Park. I don't know what the museum is down there, but they got the Lego. Maybe it's not called Legoland. It's just like a big Lego exhibit.
I mean,
They have a bunch of shit built out of Legos. I don't really know much more about it. It's one of the few Hyde Park attractions I haven't hit up, I guess.
Yeah, I know. Pretty soon you're going to be
I
like.
started spouting off 15 of them last time. We brought that up.
I like the energy from your guys' the interaction and the food. Damn, that's
good.
Thank you. If you didn't, I can understand why you wouldn't watch the show because it's pretty personality forward, I would say.
Yeah, I'd say
And if you don't like that part of it, it's going to be a turnoff.
Yeah.
Couldn't click fast enough, and then I'm still 10 minutes late. Don't worry.
We still appreciate
you.
you.
You just missed us yelling at each other.
Yeah, we were bickering and then we kissed.
He immediately scrubs back. I could picture myself eating and watching Three Ninjas and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles with you guys while eating nachos. Yeah, we kind of come across as the dudes you could do that with. I love that a lot. I'd probably bring a 12-pack of beers too if you're cool with that. But either way, I'd love to. That sounds like a great day. Not to make this weird or anything, but only y'all can make eating fast food good looking. Damn. Samantha, you're really coming in hot with these compliments, and I am here for it. I'm feeling better about myself today. This channel taught me about Big Mac sauce on quarter pounders. Now that's my favorite McDonald's meal. Man, that wasn't even that long ago either.
We hated it.
Yeah, we did not like it like we thought we would. That's for damn
Yeah,
sure.
I tried it on the McDouble so much better.
Yeah, I think you got.
I'm surprised he watched that video and was like, "I'm gonna try that."
That is
think we
surprising.
shit on it.
That is surprising. Yeah. Legoland was a nightmare. That's funny. Don't forget to hit that like button and share, Sixers. Dude, Kenneth Basinger, the one true, well, not the only, but man, is he consistent with sharing the videos on Facebook. I love it.
Oh, look at Jesse's comment. Jesse,
patiently waiting for you guys to cross state lines to try some of the great food spots in Valpo.
I've probably pitched that 20 times. And then Sean always just tells me to shut the fuck up.
Now, here's the thing about what he just said. half of that sentence is true, and half is so false.
Guess which
that
half?
Then I'm upset. I'm not going to tell you which one. Look, I've never ever heard him talk about Valparaiso. Oh, that got him.
No, I just have my asthma.
Oh, you're dying. Okay.
Yeah. No, it's so close. It's probably only like, it's honestly probably only an hour to 15-minute drive. I almost pitched that for our food reviews today.
Shut the fuck up.
I almost pitched we drive an hour today.
Why didn't you say it?
Because I thought about it.
You were like, I don't want to be in the car with Sean.
That's the part that you got hung up on. You were curious what I wanted to go get. That was an hour away.
I want to be surprised. We're going to do it eventually.
I never said that.
I did.
How are you going to figure it out? But you don't know what I wanted.
All right.
So how are you going to figure out what I wanted?
Is it okay if I rewind and ask you what you wanted to get?
I'll allow it.
Corey, why did you want to drive over an hour, and what did you want to get?
The closest CC's is an hour away.
Wow.
And they have a 28-inch pizza they came out with. It's $50.
Damn.
I don't know how big a 28-inch pizza is, but if it's a $50 fast food pizza, it's got to be massive. And they lowered that price. I guess last year, I saw it on Brand Eating. Last year, it was like $75 or something like that. So that was a cheaper price. I was like, damn, a 28-inch pizza would get a lot of views.
It 100% would. You know what else is in Valparaiso that we could do that's a chain that we can't get here?
This isn't in Valpo, by the way.
Oh, okay.
I was just saying we were going to drive an hour away. I wasn't saying driving to Valpo is about an hour.
Yeah.
That made me think of driving an hour to something.
Okay.
And then I thought, oh, here's another place I was gonna have us drive an hour this week.
Okay.
So I'm not saying Valpo.
Which direction was that? You know.
Basically more or less straight west from you ish.
Okay. Okay.
Maybe a little south of you, but more or less kind of just straight. Yeah, that is true. You got to turn the turn signal on.
The closest,
especially if you're a firefighter.
What I was gonna say is the closest Hungry Howie's to us is at Valparaiso.
Oh no shit! That's pretty cool.
Yeah. Nikki said we should change our rating. We should abandon what we've done for almost 7 years and do it out of 10 so we can be more accurate.
I think it's about as accurate as it can get because
how does that make sense though?
We're basically out of 0 to 100 right now.
Yeah, I don't
because we go to the decimal, so you can do
right.
0.1, 0.2, 0.3. Every one is actually 10.
Right.
Oh, so we're out of 50. We're 0 out of 50.
Isn't it all also so relative? Like what it more accurate? Like, right? We are accurate because you can go down.
To even
most people just do like
you can go down to the 100th.
People only go on to the 10th.
We could go down. We could go from 0 to 50, and it'd be the same scale that we use.
Right.
From 0 to 5 with decimal. You've even used the 100th decimal, which means sometimes you're using a rating from 0 to 100th.
Absolutely.
Or 0 to 100. 0 to 100.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't think it's like kind of as long as you stay consistent and you keep doing the same thing, that it's all kind of accurate together. But I know a lot of people on the internet do out of 10. But then are you saying we'd be changing to do just what other people do? Because I like what we do.
And our ratings basically aren't accurate at all. Like, for instance, Sean today rated something a 1.2. Go look at all the things in this universe that we've rated a 1.2 and compared to this fucking sandwich that he gave 1.2, and you realize our ratings are meaningless.
I've had to argue the same point to you so many times when you use that as an excuse. I'm not rating it against all other foods in the world. It's only against other burgers that we did it. Like, I'm not rating. If I had a bad macaroni and cheese,
our ratings are meaningless.
There you go. It's because you know I'm right.
No,
I'm not rating it against all other food.
No.
I'm not rating it against French fries.
Well,
or
they'll get an understanding of the relative flavor it takes to get down to 1.2.
Look, I say that burger was trash, overpriced. You shouldn't get it.
I'm glad someone commented on our poll.
Spam call tried to call me. Sorry about that.
I'm glad someone commented on the poll and said this burger is really good. It's just overpriced, so that I know other people in this world think it's really good. I know in my head.
Yeah, it's okay to have a broken tongue.
You disgust me.
I know. You already said it. You guys are commenting today, dude. I love this. We went to Girl and the Goat in Los Angeles. I think there's one in Chicago. Either of you been? You think there's one in Chicago? It was founded here, dog. Yeah, Stephanie Izzard, who's like the restaurateur who started all those. She's a boss. She's based in Chicago. She opens all of her restaurants here, and then they branch out. So fuck off, Nick. Just kidding. Just kidding. Just kidding. Girl and the Goat's great though.
Very expensive. My sister and her brother came in town, and they wanted to go there because they were living in LA and heard about it. And we told them no because it was too expensive.
Yeah, I mean it is.
And none of the food looked like it would be anything that really either of us would enjoy.
Yeah, I mean it's definitely like
it's like fancy people.
Yeah,
it's like caviar dick and roasted lettuce.
Yeah,
tips.
The penis of a caviar, absolutely.
And you're like, all right.
I used to live in Valparaiso. There's some really good places. I think you guys would like to try Stacks. All right, we'll have to add it to the list, the Valpo list.
We'll have to ask Solo Sam what to eat there.
Yeah, our buddy
played football there.
And went to, obviously college, and then he's also.
Oh,
he knows
it is
food.
by Valpo. Wait a second.
CC's is
Valpo to the west of us then?
Portage. No, Valpo is southeast.
Okay, so Jesse, there's two of them, and there's one closer than the Valpo one. So there's more than one. CC's is in Portage. Like there's only one I could have been looking at. I'll tell you just because now I feel offended that someone made me try to make me look dumb. Oh, Naperville. It's in my most recent searches.
There you go. Yeah, Naperville.
Illinois Route 59, Naperville.
Yeah, Naperville. I would argue maybe the most. I don't know about most people, but I feel like Naperville is one of like the top suburb cities. You always hear about Naperville's like
Skokie.
I feel like Naperville probably has 3 or 4 massive high schools. It's like one of those kind of cities.
Oops, it's big.
It's very big. Speaking of that, 28 inches. No one needs more than 3.5. This is our family's motto.
That's Tim's funniest comment.
Jesse, what's your go-to order at Hungry Howie's? What's up, Jennifer Lab Mama? Good to see you. Happy Tuesday. Home Run Inn is the best frozen pizza. I know a lot of people that like Home Run Inn. We got ours like a month ago. The chef, Stephanie, won Top Chef, so she's been Bravo fame. Yeah, she's kind of becoming like the new kind of like Grant Ack. It's like she's becoming like the celebrity chef out of Chicago. Like Rick Bayless is huge. He's like based here. But yeah, she's gonna continue to blow up, I think.
She's working up the ranks.
Yeah. The horror.
Yeah, because it's not very good, right?
When I haven't had it since like high school, and it was.
I don't think I've.
But
ever
it was
had
like the pizza buffet when I was in high school was $3.99. So like we would eat after football practice 1,000 slices for $4, and nobody would get a pop because that was too expensive. We get waters, so it was literally $4.29 out the door. So like,
I thought you went to a rich high school.
How many times I told you this? There's so many people that this high school was in my town, which was a poor town. And then people would come into it from the rich places. So all my friends were like blue collar. But then there were kids that would go there and they had spinner rims, like literally going, you know what I mean? Their dads bought them Escalades. So we had an eclectic mix. Diego said, when are we coming to St. Louis? We put out that poll, and that did Philly pull ahead, by the way?
Philly won.
Yeah.
I'm so excited because I would rather go there than Nashville.
Get some cheesesteaks,
because Philly feels like the Napoli of the States.
I love that.
Doesn't it though?
I think it's kind of spot on.
You know,
and also like doing all those famous like sandwich spots is gonna be really cool. You know, I mean,
yeah,
giddy up.
But we did have St. Louis on there, Diego. So you should have gotten all your friends to vote on that poll, and then that would have won. I think we had it on there, but maybe
it was. When are y'all gonna do Mott Street?
Did it?
Done.
And I think I overrated that one.
I remember that was a night episode.
I think I didn't really like it, but I was trying to not be argumentative and be an asshole, and so I gave it a better rating than I think. Because I don't like kimchi, and I think I was trying to.
That was that one.
I think I was trying to pretend like I do like kimchi, because I think that was back when I cared what people think or something, or it must have been like a brief glitch in the Matrix.
Yeah.
So I think I gave it a good score, and I do not like that burger.
It's also one of those burgers that you go into and it's very highly anticipated.
Yeah, it was hyped up.
It's kind of tough a lot of the times to do that because you're just expecting greatness. And if it's a scooch, it's easy to be let down, I think, when something is like told to be the best thing, like the new hot burger, all that stuff.
I accidentally brought my preconceived notions into it and was a little bitch about it. So you should never trust me again.
The Timeout Chicago Market here in the Fulton Market area has a like mini Mott. So I got the like kind of how Small Cheval to Au Cheval, they had like a mini Mott, and that was really good and cheaper. I think that's the route to go. I really dug it. But that's been a couple years too since I've done that. But I remember being really impressed with that over the restaurant one. America, cool, fun restaurants. I mean, I'll tell you.
Fat, ugly people.
Yeah. 1.0 is the closest to a 10 on Sean and Corey's scale. That's not right.
That's not right, because
that's not right.
You got 0.1, 0.2, 0.3, or no, that's right.
Well, 1.0, closest to a 10 out of 100 is what he's saying? It doesn't make sense, because are you saying a 10 out of 10 or a 10 out of 100 or a 10 out of... like a 1.0 is a 10 out of 50? I'm trying to understand.
10 out of 100. Yeah, because I misspoke. I said it was out of 50, but I was wrong.
Oh, okay.
Or no, I was right. Because 10 blocks for every 5. Right. A 1.0 would be a 10 out of 50. Yeah.
Yes. Okay, now I'm on board.
Hashtag keep the scale.
Nah, stick to the 1.5.
Only one of us is from Detroit. Poochie.
Poochie, I'm from Redford.
I'm from Toledo.
I went to Catholic Central, and I grew up at the corner of Beach Daily and the Jeffries, if you're familiar.
That sounds like a cool band.
Yeah, it does.
Beach Daily and the Jeffries. Here to give you some old school tunes.
Samantha, where do you live? That last name makes me think you got to be near my homeland of Poland.
Really? That makes me feel Greek.
Oh yeah, yeah, you're probably right. God damn it, I'm so dumb.
Yes.
I hope she goes to Poland.
But of Greek descent.
Do you have some of that non-refrigerated Sixer sauce in the car?
Yep.
We sure do.
I wonder if Beer Me is the guy because that's the name of someone who would be at a beer festival.
Makes me think that's the guy that's like, I'm bummed I have to refrigerate it. We're like, you don't.
Yeah, I never do. I never.
You'll be fine. Just don't keep it in the sun for like months. You know what I mean? I think
I'll do that.
I think if you keep it in like a
ours are in a car that bakes. We keep a bottle in a car that just bakes, which isn't really in the sun because I guess
you have it in the
garage.
It's more regulated.
I'd still do it.
All right. Well, if Corey would do it. It's not a koozie. That's his phone. Little live look into that is his phone, not a koozie. Gretel Griddle Burger was also amazing. Would love to see how it stacks to the Loyalist. We've done Gretel on the show. Loved it. And then Loyalist is good too. The second time I think you had Loyalist, it was a little bit lackluster. That was the day we did like we each pick something.
Both those places, it depends on the day. My new most consistently favorite burger is Dry Hop. I had it again this weekend. The last time I had Gretel, I could have swore Gretel was one of my favorite burgers in the city.
Mm-hmm.
And the last time then I started having Dry Hop more regularly because we live by it.
Yeah.
I was like, fuck, every time I eat this burger blows me the fuck away. And then the last time I had Gretel, I go, God damn, this is a great burger, but I shit you not, Dry Hop's fucking is better today.
I also love
there's certain days that Gretel is better. I know it. There's certain days Loyalist is better, but every time I've had the Dry Hop, and I've had it probably 5 times in the last 6-7 months, it's been one of the best burgers I've had in the city every time.
Yeah, I haven't had it since the show, but I remember it was great. Like that's one that I remember being like, not a lot of people talk about this burger. It's kind of like the same with Kirkwood.
Yeah,
nobody talks about it, but it's fun finding those places that not everyone is jerking off.
Yep.
You know?
All the top burger spots. It depends on the day. One of them's the best, but they're always all great.
Yeah.
None of them I've had are ever going to be like, oh, this is bad. This is boring.
Saw the Spider-Man burger the other day and was way better looking and tasting compared to the last time they tried a colored bun. Yeah, that Whopper was great. I mean, it was interesting to me that people were like, I tried it and I was shocked how good it was. It's just a Whopper with just a different cheese. Like, of course it's good.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's really, we kind of talked about that a lot in the edit or the episode that was like, you're not really reviewing the food as much as just the bit of it.
Yeah.
And the Whoppers are always, I guess, anything to be bad consistency. We talk about it all the time. You could have a Burger King that's just phoning it in.
Mm-hmm.
But Whoppers they've been doing them for so long. It's great. I'm getting mad.
Oh, Kanye West is here. What's up, Kanye?
What's up, Kanye?
Keep making music, man. We want the old Kanye back.
Hey, Corey, I think my mom's a Desmond too. She loves salt.
No way. Yeah, my family loves some salt.
Marcus, we just talked about the big match where I pinned Corey. It's rocking great today. Feels good to beat Corey.
The real champion.
Hey, Marcus, did I pin him in the middle of the ring?
It's a thing of contention.
Did your trip poll get an official winner? Last I saw, Nashville was in the lead. Yeah, Philly beat it out.
Philly played ahead. We'll see. I mean, it's once I go through and start figuring the numbers out, I won't go back and look at it ever again. So there's only a small amount of time that actually, who knows when I'll do that numbers. Depends on how busy I am.
What are some good food recommendations in Logan Square? Big Kids is probably number one. Lula Cafe has an amazing breakfast burrito.
Does Stop Along count? Is that Logan Square? Is that Wicker?
Yeah, I'm not sure what neighborhood that technically is.
If it's this one, I see my name in it. I don't know what that means.
Let's see what else is in Logan. My phone's streaming, and I normally need to use my cheat sheet of real quick looking at the map, and then I can bang out a few for you. I'm kind of bad at knowing what justifies as Logan Square in my brain. I'm a visual person. I need the map.
Mm-hmm.
But I'd be happy to DM you some recommendations or stuff that we've done on the show that we really liked.
I bet that was an autocorrect from Ely.
Driving that Audi TT in high school. I drove a Saturn. CC's is where my son's school did fundraiser night in grade school. Kids loved it. Salad bar was palatable. Yeah, I just remember being that was the only place in my town that had like a pizza buffet that wasn't Pizza Hut. And it was so cheap. And it was like, that's like a high school kid's dream of just overeating slices for $4. I was obsessed.
How much
I
was
love
Pizza
it.
Hut? Do you remember?
No, I don't remember.
Had to have been more expensive.
And that wasn't, it had to be more expensive because we never went there as a friend
Yeah.
group. That was always a family thing
Yeah.
that we would do like for book it, like once a month maybe. Like we didn't do that regularly. Oh my God, dude. I remember Celebration Station and Discovery Zone. I did one of my birthday parties at DZ where kids need to be. And they also in my town had a Phaser Land, which was a laser tag place. Dude, Discovery Zone was a blast. It was like the graduated version of Chuck E. Cheese with all the ropes and the tunnels. And
Yeah.
it was awesome, dude. We would just do wrestling moves to each other in there and they would start blowing the whistle and be, we're going to kick you out of here. We'd be doing suplexes like when you're breaking my friends' necks. Anyways. Pizza, I don't remember the food, I'll tell you that much. Shakey's was another amazing buffet in the 90s here in Indiana. Now it's in Japan.
Started by
Shakey's. No, what is it? I don't know.
Started by Michael J. Fox.
That's good.
That's offensive. I shouldn't say that.
Can you not make fun of Parkinson's disease? Is that frowned upon?
Only if you have someone in your family with it, which I'm pretty sure I did.
Did? Yeah, that's sad. Lots of Matza chicken bacon ranch pizza. Yeah, Lots of Matza's another good frozen pizza
Yeah,
brand.
they are.
They do it white. They do it right. Hello, I'm 11. Me and my family watch you all the time. We have a question. What would be your last meal?
Whoa.
It's a very popular question on.
Also, get your 11-year-olds on more happy subject matters.
If
than
you were
last
about to be
meals.
electrocuted and die, what would you eat right beforehand? Do you have an answer?
We just answered this.
Oh,
and I
did we
can't
really?
remember what it was.
I feel like this is definitely
Didn't
a question where I would change. My answer would change based on my mood, like every day. Right now, it would be an absolute smattering of just a bunch of different Puerto Rican food. I'd have Chicago Puerto Rican food. I'd have some burritos. I would have some pambazos. It would just be a bunch of different sandwiches from Puerto Rico.
I should have a big old pot of instant cooked mashed potatoes.
You did turn me on to those, dude.
Love them.
You can put some like fried chicken bits in there and stir that up. Make yourself a famous bowl at home.
Yeah, you could.
But you're like, I don't want it. I just want
it's
a
my
bunch of
last meal, so why don't you mind your fucking business about what I put in there and what I don't, okay?
Have you guys tried the Firehouse restaurant? It was on a program my dad was watching, and I thought of you guys. So it was like the Firehouse restaurant.
No, I'm assuming not Firehouse Subs.
No, I'm assuming they mean like a.
Maybe the place we did with Dale.
Do you know
Owen
where?
and Engine?
Do you know where Firehouse Restaurant is? Is that the name of it? And is it in Chicago? Still on this. 10 out of 50.
I feel like going out.
Oh, Greek,
Owen
you were
and
right.
Engines. Yeah,
And
of course.
Lebanese.
Look at that fucking.
And I live in Quebec.
Look at that last name.
I made a mistake.
About as Greek as it could be.
Calamera Calispera. Bonjour d'Amérique. Corey, Mutter Museum in Philly is a vlog for you waiting to happen. Ooh, what's the Mutter Museum? The Mutter Museum.
So the history of all the people who won Tough Mudder.
I've always been disappointed at the Whopper and local burger. Yeah, that's one where I feel like the consistency is just kind of all over the place. I mean, any huge fast food restaurant, I don't think you're going to have the same experience at every one you go to.
The Whopper might be the worst of. Well, does Wendy's have a signature sandwich?
Baconator. And then the rest of it is just like the Dave's classic single, double, triple.
I don't think any of those are great. I think the Big Mac's the only one that's like an actual. The Whopper's okay.
Yeah.
But the Big Mac is actually like pretty fucking good.
I was always a junior bacon cheeseburger guy, and that kind of seemed to be like
Junior
done
bacon
pretty well.
cheese.
The JBC.
Yeah.
I never really got the bigger burgers from Wendy's. Is there a better smash burger in Chicago than Working Man's Friend in Indianapolis?
Possible. I don't even think that at that level, any of them are like really better or worse. Once again, I just think it's day of the week. They're all like, that's like the argument of LeBron or Jordan. It's like, yeah, bro, they're all just fucking fantastic. If you put them against each other, it's just like depends on the day of the week who's gonna win.
Yeah.
Although, like obviously Jordan, but
yeah, that we also did that. I remember being so obsessed with that, but we also did that video like 5 years ago. So there's nothing I want more right now than to. Well, there's other things I want too, but I will tell you right now, like going and getting that again would be a delight. Like that is one that I remember.
it's fantastic.
So blown away.
I think there's There's probably burgers that are just as good. There's definitely burgers that are just as good, if not better, in Chicago. Chicago's a burger city, and our smash burgers are fucking fire.
Those early trips like that, we hadn't really done a ton of like local places yet. We were starting to branch out, and when we did those trips, it was like an excuse to do local, you know. So I just remember being like shocked that they had such good food in Indy.
But yeah, the Working Man's Friend is an elite.
It really was. I also really love the pork tenderloin sandwich craze in Indianapolis because that's just like so my thing. I love those sandwiches. When are you guys gonna eat some Thai food?
Have we done that before?
I don't know if we've done just straight up Thai. We do so much stuff in the car that's like more
so unvisually appealing. Like I love garlic chicken. Is one of my favorite meals from that one spot Kylie is obsessed with, but it's just like not that great to eat in the car.
We don't get a lot of platter things where you're like using a fork and eating out of like the styrofoam container. It's like sandwiches just work really well for the show, and then like I don't know, stuff like that.
I'm sure eventually we'll run out of sandwiches.
I don't know, man. I think restaurants open at such a
clip
true.
Here.
I don't think hilarious how much we film. I don't think we film enough we'll never get there.
That's a good point.
It'll just keep going.
That's a good point.
It'll be like this. It'll just keep getting.
Later, Kenneth.
Yeah, we know Firehouse subs, but I don't know if that Firehouse. Bye, Kenneth. Much love, my dude. It's the name, and it's in Chicago, but don't know where exactly. It's literally called the Firehouse Restaurant.
Well, let me do some Googling.
Corey's going to Google that for you guys.
See how in Chicago it is.
So, Ezra, we already did that episode, too. Not only have we done a Dave's Hot Chicken episode with a guest, Matt Pace, who's an author. We ate that. So you can search in YouTube, search Dave's Hot Chicken, space, number 6 or cheese, and that'll pop right up. We also did that like last year, just for an episode with just the two of us. One of the only episodes we've ever had to scrap entirely because the audio was so effed on it.
Probably been less than one hand, probably less than 10.
4. I feel like it's
like it's in the South Loop. It's fancy.
Looks like it's got some good reviews.
It's like a steak place, maybe. It looks pretty fancy.
Yeah, it does. Are they open right now? Do they have like takeout?
I bet their burger's not that good.
I've never heard anybody talk about it.
Look at this.
Landon, you did not miss the fries. We're about to feast on those.
That looks like a horrible burger.
Yeah, it
looks like frozen patty.
That exactly looks like what a burger people thought burgers should look like in the 90s.
Yeah.
It was like the higher you could stack it, big stale pretzel bun.
Yep.
Tomato this thick.
It's like those places too, like I get it. They're steak places.
Yeah.
And they got a burger on the menu for fucking dumbasses like me who will come in.
Yeah. Yeah, we don't do too many steakhouses on the show because the shtick of the show is, quick kind of grab and go food, not, $50 entrees.
We do got French onion though.
All right, I think we should get into these.
Oh yeah, most of their food's like 40 bucks on here.
Yeah, so
no, mid-20s. Buffalo chicken, okay.
Still piping hot. Not about piping. Still hot.
See? I know. I'm training you. I feel like I'm doing service.
This looks really nice. Okay, so also the girl that was making these, she was being trained, and the boss goes, "Whoa, you're putting way more on that than you're supposed to." Sweet. And then she looks at me and goes, "You don't mind?" I was like, "You're right. I don't."
Sounds awesome.
Yes, they were very nice in there. That is a Taco Bell where at night you will see literal fights in there. It's wild, bro. Yeah, I wonder what this green goo, huh? Salsa Verde or something?
Oh, is that what it is? Okay.
It's Chile Verde sauce. Okay, so what was this, $4, I think?
Yeah.
Here's what we got.
French fries, sour cream, tortilla crisps, the green sauce, cheese, steak.
Yeah. They're running like a few different new things right now. So this is one of the things that's kind of flying under the radar since they brought back that enchilada. But here we go, huh? I mean, I like the nacho fries pretty good at Taco Bell. All right, here we go. Cheers.
Yeah, pretty good. My first bite was. At least let's keep going.
Ooh. I got a little heat on that first bite.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Oh, this is great.
Ooh. Yeah.
Yeah, I like the flavor of this.
We recently had those Wendy's fries live. I just like the Taco Bell fry better. Like for stuff like this, the seasoned seems a little bit thicker.
Yeah, I agree.
Honestly, this is just a nice little thing to fork through.
How much was this?
I think they're $3.99 each.
Okay, not bad.
Taco Bell really loves putting these like tortilla strips and stuff for that crunch. I don't think they have a ton of flavor, but they're,
No, it's all
good. They're good
texture.
for texture. Yeah, I like putting them in their burritos. Taco Bell is such a great customization fast food restaurant. You can make your own stuff, and it's like the upcharge is not very much. I dig this.
Yeah, it's really good.
We maybe 6 months ago they came out with like the salsa verde burrito, and they barely put any in it, and it was like kind of felt like a waste. This is nice for this like Chile verde, whatever. There's a bunch of it. It's bright green. You can see.
Do you remember how the story started
with that other one?
No, you literally started this with this girl overdid it.
Oh, that's true. I forgot already.
There's a bunch on this one.
There's a lot. You're right. Maybe. So I already forgot. I was just so excited. There was so much of it. I'm like literally like a gnat or like a mosquito. Like I get excited about. I'm like a golden retriever. I like forget immediately, and I'm too giddy, and I'm just running into stuff.
And then I get all pissed off, so I don't forget anything.
What kind of
I'm
dog?
like, don't you remember that?
What kind of dog would you be?
German Shepherd. Real naughty about it.
It does. I mean, this is good. I'm enjoying this.
This is great for the price.
Yeah. I'm sorry, guys. I'm just going back into your comments here. We have a Dave's Hot Chicken near the mall. I've been too afraid to try it because I don't like spicy food. How is it? They have a mild, so they have like the same thing, like where you can pick your heat level. And they probably even have it where you don't have to get any sauce on it at all. So if you just wanted to try their chicken, which was really good, you could just get it naked. But they have a mild sauce there too. So I'd say, and you can always get a sauce on the side. So you can do a little dip move. That's always kind of choose your own adventure. Volcano menu comes back in June. The long awaited. I mean, man, people have been calling for it, especially and us for many years. So excited about that. I'm hoping it lives up. Yeah, dude. I'm hoping it lives up to the hype. Because I remember it being so good, but like, it's like anything. Are they going to change a bunch of stuff and it's not going to really make you feel like it wasn't? I don't know. We'll see.
And we weren't food reviewers when it first came out.
No, I was 9.
So yeah, maybe we just like experienced a bunch of new stuff. We're like, oh, that was average. We just didn't know it.
I think it was really just a sauce too, and like maybe a red shell. I don't think like the volcano menu was really this whole new array of stuff.
Yeah.
Ooh, I'm surprised it took this long. Our first donation.
Happy Tuesday.
$5 from Lexi.
Yeah, it took a minute for our first donation today. Thanks to some of your cousins.
There's 2 kids walking by with bright red hair that grows out like mine instead of long.
Get it. Will we leave? Is that Ducati?
Cheese sauce or shredded cheese on top of the fries? Which is better? Next time I order Taco Bell, I should try the new fries.
They do both, which is freaking awesome, but I like cheese sauce better.
Same. What's up, Jeff Q? Were you guys into the McDonald's snack wrap? I was not like, I wouldn't say I was into it. My mom, however, loved the snack wrap from McDonald's. That was like her go-to thing. She also in the 90s used to get the salad shaker, the McSalad. This looks bad. But like loved that. Did you ever have the snack wrap?
Nope, I don't remember it. Maybe I did, but I don't remember it.
It was quite literally a chicken tender wrapped around a flour tortilla with like a piece of lettuce in it. It wasn't anything crazy.
It's not bad if I guess if you sell it for cheap enough. That's a nice little treat.
I feel like they were like $1.
Yeah.
Scorpion Eat Seeker. Yeah, you're gonna, once it comes out, if you guys end up having the lava menu, the volcano menu, the lava sauce, we all got to see if how we like it. You guys seeing Bert Kreischer's movie? I watched a trailer the other day.
I heard it's not good.
Okay, I haven't heard any reviews of it. Now that's the first.
But I don't trust people's opinions.
Yeah,
and I mean, I'll watch it probably. It's been a while since someone's put out a good comedy, so I have no faith in comedies right now.
I know.
I'd love for it to be good, but
I very much will because I like Bert Kreischer a lot.
Me too. And at least he's a writer, I think, right?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I think he wrote that movie. I'm not mistaken.
So if he's a writer, then hopefully he'll be able to bring something good to the table.
Misses the snack wrap, and then also the Mighty Wings and the chicken strips. Yeah, we had the Mighty Wings basically in Italy. They had and that was pretty common at those McDonald's, and they were good. Good when you're drunk. Salad cup shaker, that kind of. Yeah, it was just like they hadn't done anything like that. You guys could probably also get a week's worth of videos in one day at Reading Terminal Market in Philly.
Oh, I wonder if it's like they got that place in Milwaukee.
Yeah.
Columbus has one of those
different vendors.
Yeah, big warehouse just full of vendors. It smells amazing. Everything looks good.
Taco Bell cinnamon twist dipped into their sour cream tastes like cheesecake. Wow.
I've seen that on a TikTok.
Okay. That sounds wild. Wow.
The Corb. What's up, brother?
What's up, Corb? Reminded me of the wings they had at the Ponderosa buffet. That is a very spot on assessment. They really, wow, I didn't even think about that. Man, I used to love going to Ponderosa.
Ponderosa. I haven't thought about that in a minute.
I miss Taco Bell's old prices, dude. Me too.
I miss bread's old prices, dude. Apparently that stuff used to cost a nickel.
It really did. Does anybody remember when McDonald's had brownie sundaes in the early 2000s, or was I imagining that? Guys, help Mystic Lover Fairy out. Was there a brownie sundae? I'm not privy to that. Hi, guys. Hot in Ohio, 84 degrees.
Jeez, that's awesome.
That's spicy. I'm going to see Spider-Man animated film this Thursday after work. Hell yeah. Into the Spider-Verse 2.
Dude, did you see that? Is Michael Keaton coming back as Batman?
I don't know. I didn't hear that.
I was watching the NBA playoffs yesterday through an illegal streaming service, and I'm pretty sure I saw a commercial for The Flash, maybe.
Okay.
And I think it had Batman as Michael Keaton.
I had no idea. I would love. He was a great Batman.
Flash movie comes out in 2023. Let's see who's in it. Michael fucking Keaton is Batman.
Nice.
It's like I think there's.
Damn.
I wasn't watching the commercials. I would hurry up and get on my phone during the commercials.
Yeah. Well, that's exciting. He was the Batman when we were growing up.
Some say the best.
I loved it. He was
usually those some are old people who were at a certain age when that one came out.
Yeah.
And as life goes.
True. Katie Harper's in here. What's up, KT?
Katie, what up?
How are you? Happy Tuesday. Pretty sure I'm still about 35% drunk from yesterday. Well, that nice 4-day weekend, man. The Enchilito is back. Yeah, it was on all the ads when I walked in there. It was like they're just really blowing that thing up.
We had it on the poll. We could have done that for a food review this week. But...
And then people voted for the goddamn Arby's wagon.
Sean's mad at you guys, actually.
You guys all voted wrong.
That's why he rated it so bad. He just hated it the first time. So he didn't want to go back.
Brownie Sunday. Yeah. Okay, so it was a thing. Mighty Wings were pretty bomb. About to have a joint in between my meetings. Katie, what up?
I respect that.
Love that. Michael Keaton is going to be Batman in the Flash movie.
Sweet.
All right, so you're right.
Nailed it.
There you go. McDonald's needs to bring back the snack wrap. Only reason I'd go to McDonald's. Damn, not the fries? Just the snack wrap? What's going on with the fries? Are they that bad you're not going to review them? I mean, we did review them.
We did review them.
You ate the whole thing in about a minute and a half.
Yeah. We could say more on it.
Sure.
They were good. And there's not much more to say.
I feel like in the beginning we said a lot about them.
They're good.
I dig it.
I think for these lives, if the expectation is like an actual full food review, then I think you got to lower your expectation. I think these are more us hanging out. Or I think that's how at least we want to do them.
Yeah, that's more of a hang. Absolutely. Like food is kind of like the secondary, the tertiary thing to it.
Which is always kind of the case for us. But like, yeah, definitely way more so in these lives.
Maybe I'll just start titling these videos Lunch with Corey and Sean.
Yeah.
No, not even that.
Rather than a food review.
Talking, Sean and Corey talk, and then there's food sometimes. No, I'm just kidding. But like, honestly, yeah, it's more just hanging out with you guys and talking. So I read all the comments and chat.
Yeah.
But I would say if you're looking for an endorsement of whether or not to try these, personally, I think you should give them a go if you like Taco Bell.
Yeah, I think they're pretty good. Now, granted, like Sean said, we had a person in training who overloaded our fries, so you could get screwed and get not much on there, but man, they built it like ours were built. This is pretty freaking good.
Yeah, it's a great build.
Sean with lunch and cheese.
All right, well, Mystic Lover voted for the Enchilito. I appreciate
We appreciate you.
I voted for Taco Bell. See, all right. Maybe the 6 or 40 needs to all get 2 votes each. Can we somehow do that? You guys just seem to understand us more.
Can we weight their votes?
Yeah.
Using channel memberships or something? Which I think we only have 1 channel member.
What's up, guys? Love the content, especially Italy. Thank you
Thanks,
so much,
dude.
dude. That was a blast, man. Really proud of those 22 videos.
Yeah, it's fun.
You guys in Dame Drops are the best.
Oh man, I
Putting us
appreciate
with some
that.
good company, man. I appreciate it.
Yeah, our audiences are almost the same size too. It's crazy.
I have to laugh to signify that he's joking.
Yeah.
Because there would be one person that was like, he actually has 1 million.
Yeah,
And you guys don't. Oh, wow. So what? I was wondering what those are. It's like a 1 wheel. I wonder what brand. I see more of those.
Oh yeah,
now.
because that's not a 1 wheel. You're right.
I see more of those now than the 1 wheel.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
So I like was curious, and you know you can sit down on those too.
Yeah, I've seen that.
Yeah, it's got like an adjustable thing. Anyway,
I've never seen anybody use it that way.
they are very, very common down here, and
Mhm.
I'm seeing them more and more. Would you like me to take this for you, sir?
Yes, please. Thank you. Ezra wants to know what the ETA is for Philly. No ETA. Yeah, I haven't priced it out, and then after I price it out, I want to try to pitch it to some brands to get some brands to pay for it. And then if brands don't pay for it, Sean's got a wedding. Then it's the holidays. It could be 2025 for all I know, to be quite honest.
Yeah, by voting for that, it wasn't just like we were gonna like get the answer and then immediately go there, because like that'll also be. I mean, at the end of the day, still an expensive trip. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah,
for a channel that gets 2,000 views a video.
not even anymore, dude.
I know. It's
Ever
like,
since we went to Italy, our views dipped because so many people quit watching because they're like, "Fuck it." We only get like 1,500 views a video now.
if we did fast food every day, 5 days,
We probably get 3,000 views.
the views would be way higher.
Yeah.
But we don't. I personally don't want to do that.
I like all the Chicago stuff.
There's a lot of things we could do to get more viewers. I just want to like my life.
Yeah, we prefer making content we like.
Like, I like being able to do the lives and hang out with you guys, and I like to try all these local restaurants in Chicago, and do the like smoking weed and hanging out. Sponsored. I don't know. Like, we could literally just go McDonald's, Burger King, Wendy's, Taco Bell, Subway, and then go. And then we could do Five Guys, and the views would blow up. Not blow up, but much more. And but then that's what we're doing.
We really should have like 4 different channels.
Yeah,
But
I'll
we're too small.
I don't want to do that.
Well, we're just too small to. It wouldn't be any different work.
No, it would. Yeah, you're right. I mean, like the videos would just go on those different channels each day,
That's it.
and
That would be
then
the work.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah.
We're just too small. It wouldn't make sense. But
Yeah.
actually, maybe we wouldn't be so small because actually it probably does fuck us a little bit. I was reading up
Yeah.
on this because then people who want, because they click on a thing. I've told you this before.
Mhm.
You don't watch ESPN because you want to watch a cooking show. So
Yeah, and
if
if you
you're
watch-
watching a fast food channel and all of a sudden they don't have fast food, then you don't watch. Then YouTube's not going to put it. If you're only watching one out of every, because there's weeks where we don't do like this week. If we don't do fast food this week,
Yeah.
then when was the last time we would have done a fast food? It'll be like sometimes up to 9 days.
Absolutely.
If we have, which could be up to like 9 video days,
Mhm.
5 days plus like maybe 3 or 4. If 1 out of 8 of our videos you watch, their algorithm's gonna be like, well, don't feed them as much.
Exactly. It's a little bit of the nitty gritty of what goes into it.
Yeah, and how YouTube works.
Uh-huh.
So we're probably fucking ourselves and probably not doing this the smartest way, but we like to work harder, not smarter. That's our motto. We're gonna outwork everyone and get less views and then bitch about it.
But be honest.
But yeah. At least you know what you're getting, unless it's a video that you don't know that you're getting because we switch up our videos all the time.
That is really true about the Italy thing. Like, imagine like subscribing to this channel because you thought our like fast food videos were like, you found us from a Little Caesars video, right?
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden we do 22 videos in this place that like a lot of people in America don't give a fuck about Italy.
Or imagine you watch us for Chicago food review, and all of a sudden you're like, well, now they're doing frozen food.
Yeah.
Because more like now they're just trying all these different sodas. Oh,
Yeah.
okay, now they're doing McDonald's. Oh, finally, I got a day
Right.
of real food.
Should we change it all up and just either do 4 channels or just do one thing? What if we just did only Chicago food
Hold
review videos? Still smells like sewage over here.
I don't care about that.
That is a nice Lambo. I like the matte green.
That
man.
thing's a
Looks like a-
fucking beaut.
Looks like a Ninja Turtle.
It goes humming. I wish I didn't have a stop sign there so I could tell I got to fucking gun it.
So nice, dude. I'd love to have a Lamborghini,
Yeah, dude, me too.
Mikey D's Garage. I already clicked on that one, but I do love that name.
That's a great name.
Did you guys ever go to Shoney's for breakfast as kids? I did not.
Never heard of it.
I've not been to a Shoney's.
I worked with a guy named Shoney who was a mixed martial artist.
Damn, really?
Fought in the UFC. Still fighting in his 50s. He'd go to China because that's the only place he'd get sanctioned. Probably has major brain damage from it.
Yeah, I'm sure there's something.
He was a famous fighter. Sometimes I tell people that, and if they're really into MMA, they go, wait. You work with Shoney?
Oh, wow.
He's like
a known name in that
Yeah,
one.
he's a big deal. If you're like an old school UFC guy, like has been watching from the beginning.
Didn't already do the Wagyu burger already? And it was American Wagyu anyway, not Japanese, which I think American's different. This is the third time they've done it. They brought it back. There's a second re-return. So, and then they have 2 different versions of it.
Is that your new pet peeve? When
No.
people bring things back a lot?
No, not really.
Just for that
It's just when I have to eat something again that didn't deserve my attention the first time.
Yeah.
And I'm really into myself.
I don't know if I'm going to be able to bring these polls back, guys. You really got me and Sean bickering today. I didn't know that was going to be the case.
The chili Verde fries steak burrito slaps. Yeah, the burrito looked good in the promo image when I went in there. I like Taco Bell burritos.
Oh, TJ earlier said good time hanging out. Sorry for killing. I didn't respond to that.
I thought
TJ, it was a good time.
It was down here. I went back up.
Yeah,
I was gonna get to it.
Gotcha. Yeah. I did. That was so much fun.
I didn't want you to think I skipped that. That was my problem when I worked at Subway. I always made it how I would want to eat it, which would lead to a lot more meat and cheese and veggies. That's, Lexi, I'm going to tell you what, though. I appreciate you a lot because there's so many times, Subway definitely, where like you'll get the guy that, they're told to use 4 pieces of turkey. And then when they close it, it's literally like the bread is like this. And the meat. So the fact that you were looking out for the person, even though it was cutting into Subway's bottom line, you're a hero.
Yeah, look at that. Fuck the man. It's so little inches away from the management.
My high school girlfriend worked at Subway, and man, they would just make you at how they want. It really is awesome. I would just I get like quadruple meat. Thank you for the congrats. I'm assuming that's about the wedding. It doesn't matter how many subs you got. You guys are as entertaining as Dame Drops.
Thanks,
Appreciate you, dude. I think they're more entertaining. I'm really feeling
Thank
Lexi
you.
today. But yeah, you guys got to hang out at SFK. Well, I said it right. It sounded right, like I was going to be wrong. Okay, you get fools. I'm back. I had an interview to do, so it's nice to be back. We're glad you're back.
Oh, dude, I hope the interview went well.
Yeah, what was it about? They both have their own style, but both are entertaining. Definitely different styles, there's no doubt. I like when you guys do local spots, even though I don't live in Chicago. It's fun to see the local spots. And if I ever visit Chicago, I know where to eat. See, you're kind of the ideal person for us then, because that's fantastic.
Yep.
Like, I'll watch food content that's not nowhere near me, but it's like the diners, drive-ins, and dives mentality.
I wonder if we'd find a way to make more money if we had different channels, because each of those channels would have to have their own.
Yeah, it'll be monetized and like, right, as you're saying.
It would take a while to build all of them, and there'd be certain overlap. And then I'm assuming if someone was like a Patreon for number 6, they wouldn't be a Patreon for Chicago's. But then there might be a bunch of people who would subscribe to the Chicago one who don't give a fuck about the fast food one, which fair enough.
Very true. Yeah.
We might be able to grow more audiences faster, but we'll never know. My goal is once we're able to make a living definitively and we can start paying people to manage some of that shit, get that figured out. But until then, we're just too small to manage everything. We're spread thin.
I already got the job. They gave it to me right away. Good for you.
No
What's
shit.
the job?
That's awesome.
That's incredible.
Dude.
When it gets closer, let me know. My buddy's Jessie used to be the director of the Philly Improv Theater. I'm sure she'd love to show y'all around. That's really cool.
Oh, that's cool.
Once we get that actually figured out, you guys will know about it. I like the variety. Keeps things interesting. Love that. Shoney Carter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, see, TJ knows him. Yeah, I worked with him, dude. That was my guy. He's a really nice dude.
We did eat the fries, Josh. Sure, quick recap, no problem. They were $3.99.
$3.99.
It was the nacho fries with sour cream with that new chili, like that green sauce.
Had a good kick.
Had a good little kick to it. We got steak on it. What else was on
good.
there?
The crispy tortillas.
The crispy tortillas.
Which we didn't eat it for the first 10-15 minutes of the show, and they still had a good crunch. And they're covered in sauce, and they were still a good crunch. I did not expect that.
And the new sauce actually had, like, to me, kind of a definitive like
flavor.
Yeah, and it felt like something new.
We had
It didn't feel like they were just repurposing everything. So that was nice. I'd say if you like nacho fries and you're a Taco Bell fan, give them a go. Give them a goddamn go.
The price is a little bit much, but you're getting kind of a lot. It's all topped on there. No.
Yeah, I didn't hate the price.
I didn't hate the price.
Wagyu or Wagyu?
Oh.
I think it's Wagyu.
I heard someone from there say it, and it sounded way different than I said it.
Okay.
But I can't remember how they said it.
I feel like yeah. What do I know? I think I just assumed.
I say Wagyu, but
I think it's like known here by white people as Wagyu. Like how Euro and gyro and gyro, like for that.
Yeah, because how do you say gyoza?
I say gyoza.
Gyoza. It's neither
right?
one of those. Because my friend Alexa, she lived in Beijing for a year, and we went and got strings with her and got it, and we were like, "How do you say it over there?" And she said it's so different.
Oh, wow.
Like, gyoza.
Okay.
And I was like, "Whoa, what the fuck was that?"
Yeah, I said gyoza, and I thought I was cultured.
Yeah, you're probably closer than I am.
I do love gyoza though.
Maybe that is how they say it.
My job is now working with plants and delivering them.
Sick.
Get to be around a bunch of fresh plants every day. Good for you, Marcus. What happened to the Gold Belly reviews? Do you still do those?
They're like it's like $600 to order stuff there.
Yeah, we did it for a while because it was fun to try like big names like was the Philly place that we did? Not Gino's. Anyways, to get that stuff, it's like $100, $120 per restaurant, and then we get the views we get, and it's not really worth it. We wanted Gold Belly to kind of know who we were.
Yeah, we're still planning on pitching them. That was like a big part of this, is building a pitch packet for them. But there's only so many hours in the day. If we had somebody who could be like our business guy, but right now I'm basically building all these pitch packets, and I've never built this shit. So it'll take me like a whole day, and then there's other companies that we're building stuff for first. So I want to pitch like other brands stuff, but like it's basically just me sitting down and doing it. But then I've also got the vlog channel, then I got the stand-up show, then I got this channel. So it's like whenever I get free time to do that, we don't really have like a business guy who will sit down and be like, "Oh, let me put a packet together for you."
And the side of it too, of like, if we had more views on our videos, like there are channels that can get away with spending like $150 on like product for the video, and you're gonna make such an overhead on that for like AdSense or like donations or whatever.
Yeah, we're not
that you can but for us it's like if we get something off like a value meal and like it only costs $3-4 to like do a video, that's when we're like making the most, because like the overhead, so like
we'll lose a good chunk of money on Gold Belly videos.
Yeah, we end up in the was it in the red or in the black?
I think in the red.
Black's good, red is bad.
Yeah.
And there's no green?
No green.
Because
money's green.
We don't make any green. I love those fries. Freddie, did you do them on your channel? I didn't care for the seltzer reviews at first, but it grew on me. Did you ever crown a champion? We never ended up doing like the best one of all of them. Those videos didn't do well view-wise.
They did horribly. But now that horrible view rate is now like our average views. So now maybe we could go back to them.
It was fun to do something that wasn't eating for once too, and that like it was like breaking into a new market. Seltzers were getting so popular, and I was kind of thinking like, oh, we could do these seltzers, and like more and more people will be looking up, like they want to know if they're good before they get them.
Yeah,
and it just ended up we didn't get the views that I was hoping.
It's just that thing. That's another thing. It'd probably be great if we had a seltzer review channel, but if you're a food review channel and you're getting all your people want food reviews, and then they get fed that in the algorithm, they're not going to click on it.
Right.
And then if they do click on it, it's because they want to see seltzers, and then they do subscribe, they're going to get fed a bunch of shit that's not seltzer reviews, and they're going to click off, they're going to unsubscribe.
Right.
It's like you really should stay in your lane. It's kind of YouTube.
Yes, absolutely.
And we do not do that very well. We like to go way out of our lane.
Gyoza. I would think OW is ow. Gyoza. Wagyu.
I think that is how you say it.
Okay, all right.
I think that's what I heard the guy on the television show say.
Ask Mikey Chen. Dude eats it almost every week. I don't have his number. It's definitely Euro. I decided after a Greek restaurant near my college aired a local commercial hosting their Greek owner, and at the end he'd say, not gyro, Euro.
Euro.
Oh, you put the H.
Yeah,
Euro.
it probably.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, you're right. Euro. Okay, Euro. I think I say
Well,
Euro.
you know that.
I think I
you
say
knew that.
Yeah, I say Euro.
There's no way you thought you were wrong on that one.
No,
You thought it was gyro.
No. What? There's like, isn't there like 4 different things people say? I was trying to think what the other ones were.
Yeah.
Yeah, I say Euro.
Euro is one that we all know, I feel like. Except there's just a lot of Americans that didn't. But me and Sean have known that one for a minute.
What videos typically do numbers? Does that mean like get a lot of views?
Fast food.
Yeah, like if we do, like if, for example, like a really polarizing or like something, like for example, when we do the Taco Bell volcano menu, I bet that'll get high-end views. Because that's
Anything
like highly
with pizza.
Anything from Little Caesars where the thumbnail it's like a big old pizza and it's, you know, $6 or whatever.
Which that makes sense for our channel because we also started as a fast food channel, so we built a fast food audience. So that's going to be our base. If we would have started as Chicago local, then maybe it'd be a different story.
This conversation is just making me want to fine tune things and like just cut out some of the other stuff and just do one thing really well.
Maybe we should just do fast. Maybe we should have 2 channels.
Mm-hmm.
Cut out frozen pizzas.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck them.
Okay.
Cut out tasting a bunch of shit. Fuck them.
Right. Do a local and a fast food.
A local and fast food. And then we're just have to get over. We also got like real dick hard about having. We also started this when Casey Neistat was in the meat of things.
Mm-hmm.
And Casey's like, you got to do every day.
Yeah.
And so like, I know we were a little obsessed in the beginning with like, we have to do 5 days a week. We have to do 5 days a week. That was like such a big goal.
Mm-hmm.
And we like thought that was the answer. Because like Casey was doing that. It was like, if they click in every day, that's the answer.
Right.
But like, that's not the answer.
No, it's not.
And I think that maybe was at that time. It was like a part of it. But I think that's like changed. Like now people do like weekly videos. Or like there's a lot of people I watch it like come up with a video every 3 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
The algorithm will put it in front of you if you watch every one of their shit. They don't need it to be clicked every day.
Right.
So we could just do 2 channels and just be like, look, we're not going to be doing fast food. It's not going to be fast food 5 days a week, but maybe we just like be more about getting them out quicker. And then the local food review ones, we just fill in and do them on a second channel. And then we can build up a Chicago audience and then a national audience. And then every now and again, we just like talk. We just like, hey, if you ever want to see fat, we could like, we could cross promote a little bit.
I love this turn into a meeting.
All of our lives at some point or another turn into a meeting, I feel like.
Yeah, I mean, it would be kind of nice to like just funnel things into the place they're supposed to go. Be fun, interesting to.
And then maybe we have a schedule for, we could have like a schedule for local. That's like maybe like 2 or 3 foods, 2 or 3 a week or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
And then the fast food we could do as needed. Like, oh, there's this new thing out. Let's do it and edit it.
Don't do it just to do it. Do it when it makes sense. Like Taco Bell just launched the Enchilito, it came back, go do it.
Go eat it. Put it out whenever it's edited.
Like when you get home, edit if you can, or at least the next day. Like don't schedule it for the following Thursday.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah. It's probably been a long time coming to do that because like the numbers are going down. And I think the content's is just as good or getting better. I mean, as we
our content's fucking
so
fire.
like I think it makes sense to like find out, try some new stuff makes sense to the algorithm, rather than just continuing to do what we do because we're like, oh, we want to break the streak or whatever, you know?
Yeah, it's not. I'm learning this 5 days a week is not necessarily that important.
It's not
unless you're doing. It's great if you could do 5 days a week, and it's all exactly the content that people want. That's fucking fantastic.
Absolutely.
That would be fucking slamming. Absolutely. That would be killer. What is this car? Interesting.
The one
Sculptex.
Oh wow.
But because like if we did food reviews 5 days a week, that was all. But that would be tough. But we could probably do it with local if someone really wanted to. But it'd be I don't know. That would be sick because then you do get the habit of it.
Yeah.
But otherwise, it's.
Nothing wrong with some trial and error, fellas. The algorithm is a hard beast to tame. I like the way you put that. It's a hard beast to tame. There's no doubt, man. It's constantly changing too. So you got to. It makes sense to like try to figure it out rather than just doing the same thing and it not working.
Mm-hmm.
You know. Mikey Chen does a lot of food review channels, and some of them are in Asian countries like Japan and Korea, and he goes to places with Wagyu.
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 I'm gonna forget it.
Wagyu.
$2. Ryan.
There you go. Brian, you'll be surprised. No, you're only second donation of the day. This is why we can't do Gold Belly
or pay ourselves. TJ, I appreciate you even caring, man. It's fun to like actually just not we've always been pretty transparent about like everything. You know, we're not a channel that's going to be like not let you see how it's made. You know,
Yeah,
we've always been very transparent. Maybe to a fault. I don't know. I like being honest with you guys. The Who. Okay. An hour and 9 minutes in. Okay, we can start now.
He's so
Jimmy's
funny.
in here.
The Who.
Do you guys have Korean restaurants near you? I think you guys did Korean fried chicken before.
Bro, you gotta check our catalog, bro. Not
Sure
only do we love it, my guy, we got one of the best ones in the country, dog. I'm assuming you're a lover of it, you need to go in our number 6 with cheese database and please search Crisp. It's the fucking greatest Korean fried chicken ever. We just did one on the live.
Yeah, that's 2 weekend.
2 weekends.
Yeah.
CM chicken that we'll probably do on a food review on our new channel.
That's funny. Yeah,
Soon. That was really good. Yeah, I love Korean fried chicken. It's maybe my favorite form of chicken.
Yeah, I mean, I like that it's becoming really popular too, because now we're getting more and more of it.
Mm-hmm.
By the way, shout out to Team Latvia in the International World Hockey Championships for winning their first ever medal a few days ago. Damn, Latvia in hockey. Not something I would have thought I would have heard today. Nathan's in the house.
Nate Dog.
I'm not transferring money. You need more. We do. Now show us your sausages. Oh, TJ. Are you not on the $35 a month Patreon? What's up, Derek Strong?
Derek. What's up, buddy?
Oop. Wait. $5. Yes. Fine, I'll lose my leg. Ryan
Legend.
I'll lose my leg. Smile Korean chicken in Logan Square is new and good AF.
Ooh, that's
Smile.
good to know.
Okay, all right. Logan Square is like becoming actually a really good restaurant kind of capital of Chicago. Like I feel like everything that I keep seeing that's popping up, like these restaurants, because there's more space over there.
Yeah,
I'd imagine cheaper rent than obviously like trying to open something anywhere over here. So I feel like Logan Square has just got some spots.
You know what's funny, dude? It's like fucking Chicago just everywhere. There's new spots that I found CM Chicken on that run route. That whole strip from Belmont down to Fullerton is restaurants that are constantly being developed.
Yeah, you're right.
Then that whole strip of Southport where there's Steingolds and then that really good Brazilian meat place that we haven't done yet.
Yeah.
And then Coal Fire is out there. There's fire spots. There's Logan. Then there's the West Loop. There's like fucking Chicago's a fucking gold mine for
it's
food.
It's kind of insane.
Infinite. I don't even know what the fucking place
There's
is.
really not even a dead neighborhood. Not for food.
Yeah. Like not that I mean, I'm sure there is, obviously, but like there's so many great ones.
Take a shot every time Corey flips his phone on the floor. Thank you later. Would be the ultimate drinking game if you're trying to forget about your life.
Yeah.
Do you guys have second jobs?
No, mine's just having asthma.
Not.
I get money from the military because I got asthma from burn pits in the military.
We don't have like.
If you consider that a second.
Just
job.
even answering this question more of like we don't like have like standard jobs where I like work somewhere and I have to go to work today, like that kind of thing.
I don't have any.
But I think that's normally what people mean. They think we're like this is just a side thing and we like have jobs. You know
no,
what I mean?
I think like doing like you got second jobs,
but it's just all freelance. I think people think that we like. I normally think the question means do you like have a boss somewhere and you go to work kind of thing.
Right.
If you didn't mean that,
I bet they mean do you guys earn money earn money outside of this?
If I didn't earn money outside of this, I'd be sitting with that guy over there.
Yeah, we'd have little cups with change.
Yeah, man. Like I would live on the street. So
I don't know how I haven't had to get a second job yet.
I'm close. I'm right there.
Yeah.
So that might be coming up.
I'm always like 4 months away, but somehow I just keep getting lucky.
Did the Italy videos do better numbers comparatively?
No, they did worse. They did way worse. Our total numbers, I feel like, dropped. I feel like before that we were around the 2,000 mark, and then during Italy we were only getting like 1.3 thousand to 1.5 thousand views, and then it didn't recover when we came home.
Right.
We've still stayed around the 1.3 to 5, so I think we like lost some audience.
Yeah, numbers. I mean, if you look at like just over time, I mean, it's like less subscribers a month. It's less views a month. It's less new, unique. It's all down. Like, and I don't know if that's because it's so saturated and the food community is so massive that there used to be way less to watch, or if the algorithm, there's a lot of things that go into
There's
it.
a lot of things.
But just being honest, no, like the only thing that would consistently do well is if we did a bunch of high level fast food items that everyone in America can get. So
we
they're more,
should probably do that. We should probably start a Chicago channel and a fast food channel. Keep this as number 6 with cheese, 'cause that makes sense for
yeah, you got to keep that the same.
for fast food.
And the audience is mainly that's what they wanted.
And then we could just start a new channel for local spots and call it like Chicago Eats or something
Yeah,
like that.
find a name that.
Play another FIFA tournament.
I ordered light gray sweat eating pants to complete my Lions outfit, Honolulu blue and gray, head to toe.
Sick.
Courtney, you're gonna love those sweatpants, man. They're so
Dude,
comfortable.
I fucking wear them every day.
They're my like they make me feel safe.
If I don't have to leave the house, I don't like to look like a schlub when I go outside, so I usually throw jeans on.
Mm-hmm.
But if I don't have to leave the house, I'm wearing them sweatpants.
I love it, man. I really do.
Till now that this heat's kicking in, I'm gonna switch to either the Seltzer sweatpants, the sweatpants
System,
shorts.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Logan Square is hands down the best neighborhood for restaurants.
Better than
Damn,
West Loop?
just hands down, huh? I mean, I feel like it's up there.
It's funny because we don't even eat there that much.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like we our catalog of
We've
being
done
there is now added up a little bit. But
I bet it's not like our most visited neighborhood.
no.
But that's probably usually just based on where we live.
Yeah,
we just see
because
those
I'll
spots
see
a
stuff
lot.
I want to try.
Yeah.
And then I'll go buy it 10 times and I'm like, fuck it, I'm picking that place.
Yeah. I saw a priest. You don't see priests walking around too much in Chicago.
No, you don't. What's each of your favorite genres of food? Mine's Greek and Mediterranean. You Indian would be your favorite?
Man, it's one of those I don't even think I could pick a favorite.
It's hard to pick one. Once again, the fun part
Love them
about
all.
these questions is that you could really base it on just how you're feeling that day. Like
That's how
I change a lot.
That's how I feel today.
yeah.
I love American food. I love Italian food. I love Indian food.
Mhm.
I love Cuban food.
I know.
I love it all.
I know. I don't think you could really put a cuisine in front of me that I'm not going to find genuine adoration.
I'm not a
for.
big seafood guy. That's if you'd be better off asking me like, what don't you like? I'd be like, yeah, I'm not a big seafood guy,
Right.
and that's kind of where the buck stops.
Yeah, there's not really too many things that. I mean, yeah, I like I don't know. I truly don't. There's not much I don't like. I just don't really like cucumbers.
yeah. And Wagyu beef burgers.
No, I love a Wagyu beef burger. Uber Eats going crazy. List of Logan and Logan adjacent coming in now. Thank you, TJ.
Probably some bangers.
We have a
TJ got
lot.
some
Korean
good-
fridge. Yeah. Yeah, BB.Q. Somebody else brought that up recently.
Yeah, that's right.
In Chicago, there's one. Chicago, a place where you can eat good food and see sports where half the franchises are rebuilding and the other half are good. That's funny. Sean's boss is Rory and editing bay Sean. Yeah, that's true. I just answered to my alter egos.
Yeah.
I need to work at a restaurant and live outside in Chicago. Please do. Come on by. I liked your Italy videos. I like seeing all the food spots. Like I said, you're quickly becoming one of my favorite fans.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. TJ in Logan Square says, Gretel, chef special, Iberitos y más, I forgot. TJ, I totally forgot that that's also Logan Square. All those, anyways. La Bamba, Mito Kaya, Taqueria Chingon, also incredible. Loved it for number 6 cheese. Lardone, we didn't really like Lardone that much. Union, Pizza Lobo, great. Stop Along, you're right. Big Kids, Reno. Dude, yeah, so it is, you're right. And then Longman and Eagle, Giant, Daisies, Testillo, Scofflaw, Moonlighter, Own an Engine. You said that already? No, you didn't. My bad. I'll buy you a beer. Second Generation, Lula, Bungalow, The Freeze, Margie's Candies, Andros Taverna, and Red Hot Ranch, and Ramen Wasabi. God damn, dude. You really are fucking on it, TJ. Did you copy and paste that out of like a notes app, or did you write all that out? It's incredible.
He's a foodie.
He is, dude. He really is. Brian said Korean or Vietnamese, both great.
As people? Or no, he's answering his favorite.
Yeah, I would assume his favorite foods.
Oh, he's asking our favorite people.
I like the Irish. Do you think if doing the same thing isn't working, just keep to do that? Yeah, we just talked about how we should switch. Is that what you're saying? Wait, are you just getting in, or are you just messing around? I could use some Thai food right now. Yeah,
Thai food's fantastic.
it's fantastic. Obviously, you love tomatoes. Yeah, it comes across in the
It's
videos.
my favorites.
And Lionel. Yes, everyone answers to Lionel. No seafood, tomatoes, and mushrooms are big no's from me, Doug. Yeah, Courtney really doesn't like the mushroom thing. And that's why he doesn't like truff. He doesn't like that real umami flavoring.
Oh, that's called umami?
Yeah, like
Oh, I didn't know that. I thought
truffles
umami,
are basically like rich people mushrooms.
I knew they were mushrooms. I didn't know umami was what mushroom flavor is called.
Yeah, it's like earthy. Avocado ranch with nacho fries, guys. It's for Corey supporting my T-Town brother.
Hey,
Oh, that $5?
you're the man. T-Town, baby.
Uber Eats delivered my food to the wrong house. I hope they enjoyed it. Not being sarcastic, I really do, and I hope it wasn't delivered to a huge family. That's funny. They're normally like, if they do that, they'll credit you right away or just resend your order out to you. Wrote it from memory. Yeah, maybe TJ should take over my job.
Not a boy.
Jedi Mind Trick. The band? My favorite food is Korean
food's
yeah.
fire.
I went to Chicago 22 months ago and had a notepad of places to go from this channel. Red Hot Ranch and Philly's Best were top 2. But I got in a car accident and broke my back on the way.
Nick, that is fucking horrible, dude. That is bad luck, man. That really sucks.
God, number 6 with cheese is the curse. I hate celery. Yeah, I used to not like celery either. That was one that I actually overcame. I really did not like celery.
It's not great.
No, definitely not great, but it doesn't mind. Cucumbers, for some reason, maybe I taste them more than other people or something.
I can take a bite of
Real
celery,
watery.
but
yeah, it's just not my thing.
it's not the best.
I used to hate a lot of things. And then one day I would just be like, oh, you don't hate that anymore. And then I just didn't. It's very weird. How do you just all of a sudden start liking things? It's so interesting. How just one day you'll try it and be like, oh, what was I thinking? And then I'll just eat that thing.
Yeah.
Very weird, my trajectory. All right, I'm tired from talking.
Yeah, should we cruise out of here?
I read a lot of comments. Stupid stream web. Yeah, but anyways, we're gonna roll out. We've been doing this hour 20.
Hour 20.
Solid day. We filmed 2 videos before this too, so gonna go home and edit. So I'm sure if you're Patreon people, you'll be seeing some early uploads. And yeah, good stuff. See you guys tomorrow for another video. Tomorrow's video, what was it? Because we have the vlog one, but then what was the Nellie's? There's Nellie's, and then there's the Kushi video.
Yeah, you want to schedule yours for Thursday?
Yeah, I think I switched it already.
Okay.
Because I think yours was for Wednesday on Facebook.
Because mine was already scheduled.
So I flopped it to Thursday.
Yeah, I hadn't.
Yeah, so we should be good.
The live day.
So yeah, just put yours live tomorrow.
Yeah,
and then we'll be good.
Sick.
All right, this truly was a meeting.
Yeah. Right.
All right, guys, we love you. Have a good rest of the Tuesday. And yeah, plenty more food reviews to come. Thanks for the donations.